So, P. Diddy update and Chris Tucker. Eyes are on Chris Tucker. Hey guys, it's Rob Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, and let's get straight into this video and not waste any more time. So, P. Diddy update. Tough News TV is directly reporting that P. Diddy is attempting to and is settling more lawsuits. So this is where the source is coming from. I am intrigued to question the source as well, as one should do, but I also think that, you know, him settling more lawsuits, if this is to be true, I wouldn't be surprised by it, and I think that this is likely to be true because we've seen him settle lawsuits with Cassie. With the girl who was under 18, there also was a legal document to prove that him and his lawyers were going back and forth, which are in negotiations of settlements. So, you know, that clearly shows that he's trying to settle that other lawsuit as well. In terms of the other two, there hasn't been any legal document updates, but via Tough, you know, he is settling, paying for these lawsuits to just get rid of them. And if you're doing something like that, and if you're not fighting them, to me, it does look like you're guilty, because it's not even just the Cassie one at this point, it's many others. And this is rinsing him out very, very fast. Eyes are now on.
We miss John Witherspoon in a way that can't really be quantified, if I'm being honest with you. And the Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
Oh, Lord.
Whew. If I didn't know no better, I'd tell you he's the greatest. I don't care what you say. To be confident and not delusional is a real skill. Most of these confident people we see is really delusional.
Well, you don't think...
Chris Tucker with, of course, Cat Williams initially discussing it on the podcast with Shannon Sharp in regards to, you know, we don't have Smokey. This is a different Chris Tucker. This is the one on Epstein's list. And that in itself is very interesting and very damaging. But a video has resurfaced of Chris Tucker admitting that he was on Epstein's flight, that he did go to his island.
You knew Jeffrey Epstein, didn't you?
Now, I did. You know, we flew Bill Clinton and a lot of different, well, that was a humanitarian trip to Africa.
Yeah.
And I met him on that trip because it was his plane. I didn't know who plane we was getting on, but it was a whole bunch of dignitary people. We was with a delegation. And, yeah, I met him. And, you know, you don't know people, what they do in their private lives. So, yeah.
But tell me this, Chris. You was on this private plane, and you could tell that it was a private plane because they called it, was it Lolita Express?
Oh, yeah, it was a private plane. Yes. Oh, yes.
But wait a minute. You didn't never go to that island, did you?
No. I don't know where that thing at. No. I only.
Plane was enough.
Hey, we was going to Africa to save lives.
Now, there are people who have gone to Epstein's Island and have just been accomplices in terms of just being guests. They have not done anything, not accomplice, sorry, they're just guests. They haven't done anything, they're not an accomplice to what he's been doing. And that could just be Chris Tucker, but he was on those flag log lists when everything was released in 2020. And now we're seeing videos of him admitting it in conversation where he's been with Epstein on the Lolita Express or whatever you want to call it. And so even if he just was a guest, did he see things that were going on there? You know, Virginia Giuffre did say that for those who walked through his house, they knew or were privy to what he was doing, even if they didn't even take part. So now people are looking at Chris Tucker in that way. But realistically, guys, do I think anything's going to happen to Chris Tucker or any one of these celebrities that gets named? No, I don't. I just think that they're going to be in the public eye, conversations, articles for 5 minutes, and then we move on. I don't think anything's going to happen to these people. But Chris Tucker, it's interesting. What were you doing on that island, guys? What were you doing on that island? Make of this what you will. Just a very quick update. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Send us super thanks. Subscribe. It's just one. Let me do a heart. It's just one click, guys. Subscribe. My heart beats for all of you. This ain't Shakespeare, but still subscribe. Anyways, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.